Oisar and Ceci. This is a video for the other activity that I have asked you to take on for this weekend. So this idea of checking in with the participants about like social impact in their lives. I think this is one of those really simple activities, but that plays a very powerful role in camp because, I've had conversations with, I'm thinking of a recent one with an alum where this was a really perspective shifting activity for them, where they never thought about social impact in the microcosmic, in the small, like that there is impact on a social level from how it is that you may handle any of the challenges in your life or even in working on yourself. That before that they just thought of, oh yeah, I have to run a project, I have to start an organization, I have to become like Greta Thunberg or Malala. And the idea that anyone who positively impacts themselves or another person is performing social impact, it's a big idea. So walking people into this richer understanding of what social impact is such a cool thing to be able to do. And so I invite you both to just think about what that means for you, like where you've learned about it in your life, those moments where you had grand shifts. I heard this storytelling expert talk about how almost every story hinges upon, is defined by like a 5-second realization by the person in the story. That almost every story has inside of them this moment, inside of it, a moment of learning where a person learns something in such a way where, and it happens fairly quickly. Maybe the lead up to the moment of realization took a lot of time. But the moment where the person at the center of the story learns something and sees something in a new way is precious. And so you can think about those times in your life where you gained very special perspective about what it means to be socially impactful, what it means to help someone, what it means to better the world, personally, in your community, in your family, globally, who knows. So thinking about that and really connecting with the truth of that for yourself, I think is going to be very useful and important. But otherwise, yeah, just again invite you to think about the activity that would precede this in camp, what comes before this in camp, and what comes after this in camp. And that this is also, like, especially with this idea of what's coming after this idea that the participants are gonna have an opportunity to share these truthful moments in their lives. So tell stories of what matters to them. So it's cool to kind of set that up already by sharing, things that matter to you, but also creating the conditions for that kind of sharing. And you can think about what that might mean for you. So I invite you to just to again feel totally free with where you want to take this activity. The way that it's written, you can do it exactly as written, or you can change it up however it is that you want. I think the most important thing is for you to play with what it feels like to run this, to explore what it means to like share yourself in this context. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's always one of my favorite parts of camp is to like hear people share what this means to them and why it means this to them. So I look forward to exploring this with you this weekend. And yeah, again, if you have any questions or concerns, reach out, and I'm happy to talk to you about it before the weekend, or if you want to meet, I'm happy to meet and work it out too. Okay, wishing you well. See you this weekend. Ciao.